Hello, all you fun-loving criminals. This here is Ewanwood Army from In Fell Traitors. We're about to do the Perp walk. We're going to start out with the headlines because sometimes the headlines are better than the story. Woman accidentally steals Han's sister's Xbox. That's an easy mistake. We've all done it. Make it a casserole, instructions aren't clear, and then you're committing grand larceny. Women return merchandise they didn't steal. Man reports his meth pipes as stolen. Ominous hearse leaks nasty black goo. Caller worries about the fresh scent of a warm summer breeze. Men look like they might punch vending machine. Are they going to do it? I think they're going to do it. Oh, they're going to do it. Man tells cops he wants to interview clowns. Why this is a police matter or how they're going to assist him in this business, we have no idea. A man was talking to ghosts and filming objects for no reason. Someone called 911 to rave about the 1991 movie Sleeping with the Enemy. A man said he was at the house mourning the death of his girlfriend's relative by having a big party. He said he went outside and was waiting for his brother to pick him up when about 15 males came around a corner toward him. He said some of them jumped him and began hitting him, including one who hit him in the head with a beer bottle. He said he was fighting back so strongly that one individual in the group, Wee Wee, said he was going to shoot him. He said when he heard that, he took off running. As he ran, he heard 2 shots. One hit him in the forearm. He was taken to the hospital to have his wound checked out. The girlfriend told police she saw Wee Wee fire the shots, but she said he is her cousin and she does not want to get involved. Police spotted Billy Rome spraying silver paint on a pillar under the bridge. They saw where other silver paint had been sprayed, and he was then writing out, "Angie Rome is a rash." A woman told police that some of her lingerie is missing from her drawers. She feels that the homeless people are coming into her house, getting her clothes and wearing them in the woods. And speaking of the woods, last night a bear entered a residence. The bear seemed to have been attracted to the scent of refuse. Upon officers' arrival, said bear forcibly breached a hole in the wall, like the Kool-Aid Man, and made its escape. 10:05 p.m., a resident of Martin City believed that 3 male individuals had been intruding into her attic. Authorities searched the home and found no signs of intruders. More on this later. Film at 11. On Middle Road, a homeowner found an obscene word penned on their home in very small letters. Beep beep boop boop. Someone called to report that a suspicious man was smoking a cigar behind a trailer house. Come to find out, he was behind his own residence. He was at home. He's perfectly okay to be there doing what he's doing there, don't call the cops. Someone found 20 to 25 packages of half-smoked cigarettes wrapped in aluminum foil. Oh dear. Calipopos. 6:45 p.m. Naked except for a pair of black tennis shoes, a man wandered about near Highway 209. Oh, it's the Phantom 209. A resident called after his neighbor spat at his cat and then drove away. In later years, that Dr. Seuss, he just really quit trying. 4:35 a.m. That's the morning. A local woman reported that her soon-to-be ex was trying to break in the door and had a taxi parked out front. The man was gone when authorities arrived. Yeah, B&E Taxi Service. How can I help you?
Oh, yeah, got a little criminal mischief I gotta get to. Yeah, pick me up at Jason Street.
Okay, buddy. We'll be right there. Don't implicate us. At a local pawn shop, someone reached into a parked vehicle and took a flute. This sounds like a job for Flute Cop. An unwanted ex-girlfriend at a Marion home refused... Alright, let's stop there. Is there any other kind of ex-girlfriend? I mean, that's kind of the... written into the title there. An unwanted ex-girlfriend at a Marion home refused to leave the driveway until the sheriffs arrived. Authorities arrived, and she left. Well, at least she's a man of her word, I guess. As advertised. 1:02 p.m. Someone was reportedly enjoying the nature trail while wearing no pants. Authorities could not locate the subject, who was clad only in a blue sweatshirt. Not the black sneakers. A blue sweatshirt. A driver called to report that another driver was following him and extending his middle finger. The caller was at the helm of a slow-moving tractor. Well, what do you want the guy to do? He's got to get to his field in the back 40 there. Someone reports that a neighbor continually comes onto the caller's property to cut dandelions. This evidently makes the reporting party uncomfortable. An intoxicated parolee reportedly threw a pillow at his wife. The man then called and claimed that his wife was on drugs. Someone made off with an unknown number of pillows from a residence. Coincidence? A resident called after hearing someone walking about in the attic. Deputies investigated but found only bats in the belfry. A resident tested out Ray Bradbury's theory and discovered that books do indeed burn at 451 degrees. An intoxicated woman took refuge behind a bar as she was afraid of the bears. 6:07 a.m. When asked by a resident why they were driving around at such an early, god-awfully, unawful hour, two males replied that they were siphoning gas. A resident called to report that an elderly woman had threatened to make his cats disappear. Da 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 blah. A dead skunk was left in a mailbox. Someone felt that a panhandler should move along, as he already must have gotten enough gas money the previous day. Someone used an axe to destroy another person's lawnmower. Sounds like a job for Axe Cop. I'll chop your head off. Staff at a medical center called police to report that they were treating a man with a stab wound. The man told medical personnel he had fallen on a toothbrush in the shower. However, his explanation did not match the evidence found. The victim was stabbed with a knife by his roommate. Yeah, I fell down the stairs, and then through a door, and into a meat grinder. I'm not telling you nothing, Screw. Thanks for joining me. This has been You and What Army with the Perp Walk. If you liked it, put the word out. You did the dirt walk. And the penitentiary will walk in perpetuity. Perp Walk!